Hi, I'm Stephanie. Today I'm a co-host from Bitcoin Magazine, and today I'm standing here at Creating a Cleaner Planet, and we all hear about like all the plastic waste into the oceans. So maybe can you tell me a little bit more about that?
Yeah, sure. My name is Jessica Zartler, and I'm one of the strategic advisors for this project. And I was drawn because, as you know, people know when you're traveling around the world, you're swimming, you're on the beaches, you're with your family, and you find this. And this is not acceptable. So we are trying to use blockchain technology to solve this problem, and it's just one of the solutions that we have right now that we can start doing to really work on fixing this huge issue. And by 2050, there will be more plastic than fish in the ocean. I'll say it again because you really have to listen. More plastic than fish by 2050. So we all need to really start to think about how we can solve this.
And as the signing here is saying as well, we're eating the fish that eats the plastics as well. So eventually the plastic will go into our bodies as well, right?
Correct, yeah. So with IGES, it's a company listed out of Australia, publicly listed company. We build manufacturing recycling facilities. So we take end-of-life plastic and we turn it into low-emission diesel fuel. And we're already building plants. There was one here in Amsterdam last week. We just did a groundbreaking on the first plant. So that's really exciting. And, you know, this is working very well in kind of the first world countries and Europe and US, but we also want to be able to recycle plastics in the developing world, because that is actually where the problem is quite bad. But as we all know, it's very difficult to get traditional loans in places like Zimbabwe or Indonesia. So we're turning to crowdfunding and to ICO mechanism to try and raise funds to build plants in those areas.
All right. So and why do you use blockchain for this kind of project?
Okay, so I think the main thing that we want to tell everyone is that right now we have mostly extractive economies. So we have linear economies. So the plastic economy, for example, you know, somebody's producing this, making a lot of money off of it, and it's like a conveyor belt and the plastic's just going off the end. So there's no use, there's no value. So what is the motivation for people to do anything with it? Because we don't have any value, there's no incentive. So what we're trying to do is create incentive models around plastic so that this is like money. So when you see this on the street, you don't think...
So when you're picking it up on the street, you're actually picking up money. That's what you actually...
Basically, we need to change the mentality that this is not just like stuff to be thrown out. This is actually valuable. We can do things with this, like create fuel, and we can turn it around, put it into fuel.
Yeah.
So if we change this mentality, then we can change behavior. Because as we know, it's very difficult to change behavior.
Sure. All right, great. And you guys are doing an ICO, right?
Yeah, that's correct. Right now, we're still working on fine-tuning our tokenomics model. As we all know, with regulations, it's kind of this dance. Do we do utility token? Do we do security token? So we want to make sure that we're doing our due diligence to keep in mind how are we creating the most value for investors, for the local communities where we will build this plant. So we are fine-tuning, but of course you can go to our website, cleanerplanet.io, sign up for updates, and we will soon be releasing our white paper, which I helped to co-author, and we'll have more details about our ICO and how you can invest and how you can get involved, because there's always something we can do. We want people to feel empowered, and we want people to feel like we're all responsible for this. And even me, you know, drinking plastic bottles on your... I want to take some personal responsibility for my footprint. So if you'd like to invest or get involved, we would definitely love to have your support on this project, and we are still seeking partners because it's a huge problem. We can't do it alone. We must work together to solve this.
Perfect. Great to see an initiative like this combining with blockchain. It's let's make a cleaner planet. Thank you.
Thank you so much.